Hello, everybody. It's Rusty Champaign here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Cafemart Simulator, where just recently this game also had a major update. We've had a lot of major updates here lately. And for the wonderful world of Cafemart Simulator, this is the one thing that I've been waiting for quite some time, which is going to be the ability to take one of our staff and we can actually hire them and have them go work at the cafe cash register. So now we finally have that available. So I think the first thing we need to do is we might actually have to hire one. So let's see, max cashiers 4. So we can go here, we can hire a cashier, and we can then make a cashier available right here. So we're going to go here, we're going to cancel, go back into this, assign or remove cashier. So now this is interesting because now it's once again saying that we have no one available. So yeah, this is so strange that it's saying that we have. Yeah, that's so available cashier is 0 out of 2. Now we're going to try hiring one. Okay, so now we got one available. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but for whatever reason it does. So now we can assign a cashier here. And this cashier will take care of everything as I understand it. So they'll take care of the drinks, they'll take care of things at the microwave, they'll take care of the things at the soda dispenser, all of it. All we got to do now is just worry about keeping the place stocked, and everything else they'll do. So as I understand it, that's the way it should work. With that being the case, we are going to hop in right now and see if we can make that work because that's really what we're here for. You know us. We love being managers more than anything. So we're going to try and do our best to just be managers because that is where our real bread and butter is just doing that. So I've got to open that up. So open, and then I can stock that. I don't know why it wasn't working before, but now it is. So we'll set that back down. Over here, we got some bread. Open that up. Oh, it still thinks I'm in the menu for assigning a cashier. So that should now be empty because I'm clicking on it. There's nothing there. So we're going to go ahead and get that. Oh, and I got a bunch of boxes outside. So this must have been stuff that I ordered at the end of my very last episode before we just said that we were done. So let's go out here, get all this stocked up. So let's see what we've got here. It's going to be a bunch of our tea. Okay, so that is empty. And then we got some more tea here, so open that up. Can't be out of tea, whatever you do. It's not allowed. Ever, ever, ever. Can't have it. So, all right, put that up. Over here, we got some of our, this is our big bottle here of Zap. That can go there. That is empty. Over here, we've got, this is our beans, I think? Yeah. That's our beans. So that's empty. And finally, we've got our 6-packs of Zap Soda, which go right there. So there's that. And it feels like there's a couple other things that we're out of. I might have been out of money. No, we're not out of money. I just don't have them here. So, oh no, that's apple juice. That goes there. Mashed potatoes. That's the one thing we're out of. So we need some apple juice. We need some mashed potatoes. That feels like it's about it. So let's go into here. Back. Then we're going to go products. And if we take a look, we need some apple juice. We need some mashed potatoes, wherever they are. They're up there. So get that. We'll have that done just regular. And that'll show up when it shows up. I'll be fine with that. So let's get into it. We've now got people everywhere. I don't have to do anything with the register anymore. I'm happy about that. I can just make sure we got plenty of stuff in the store, all stocked up. Life is good. Day, I don't know what it is. And I don't know if they tell you. The store is open for your convenience. Now, with cashiers galore, it's going to cost me $450 to have cashiers here per day. I don't even care about that. I'm perfectly happy with that. That will work fine for me. So let's take a look at this cashier, see what she's going to do. So she grabbed a donut, and that's apparently all that we needed. Yep, that was it. This guy is plenty happy about the fact that he's being served by a brand new cashier and not some maroon like me. And that makes everyone feel a little bit better about themselves. So let's check her out. I want to see what happens if someone orders something. Okay, so here we go. So she's going to get that pastry right over there. Excellent. And then we'll see how she does with the drinks. So there's that. And then the drink itself, yeah, she handles it just fine. Not a problem here. Is she the fastest? No. Am I worried about it? No. I'm plenty good with it. She'll take care of all of it. If we have enough of a break in between the time that people show up to get things at the pastry counter, that's all I need. So now here's one where it's actually going to go in the microwave. So let's check that out. See what we got here. So yeah, if she puts it right in the microwave, everything's great. She'll stand there. She'll wait for the thing to get finished up at the microwave. Then grab that. And then will she grab another one or will she put that one down first? So she puts that one down first and then she goes and grabs the next one. Okay. And then grabs a coffee. So yeah, we're going to end up with a little bit of a line here. And again, I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. We're just going to let that go. We're going to see how it kind of stacks up over the course of the day. See how much of a thing it turns into. Maybe it won't be that bad. Maybe it will. And again, I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to be perfectly good. All right, there's all the apple juice. That's good to go. Then over here, we've got mashed potatoes. Oh, shoot. We've got plenty of mashed potatoes. Okay, so that was a mistake, because that was back when I had like 2 shelves of mashed potatoes. Yeah, that's why. Okay, so I didn't actually need those mashed potatoes. That's okay. Yeah, because we've only got like the smaller amounts of spaghetti here, stuff like that. I should probably get some more spaghetti. Is there anything else I need? So let's get some spaghetti. Yeah, let's do that. So one thing of spaghetti, one of those. And then if we go down here, I think we need some of those. Go ahead, grab that. And again, just doing it as a regular order. We're up to level 13, and the nice thing about this is that we're going to be able to start now focusing on not having to do things. We won't have to worry about doing things there, and we can focus on expanding the place a little bit more, getting more stuff going on with our supermarket, because we really have not focused on that all that much this entire time. So now we're going to be able to start giving that a little bit more attention. We can take a look and see what we can do for expanding the place. So if we wanted to do another expansion, it's been so long since I even did one. How do we go back to that? Let's see. Room, I think it is. So yeah, extend the room for another $500. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Why not? That sounds perfectly good. And then we can, from here, so right mouse button, cancel. Then we go to painting, I think. And we're going to go with walls. I think it was that wall. Yeah, so paint it. Okay, paint it, paint it. Just like that. Okay, so that all matches. That's all good. Then we're going to cancel. We're going to go back to floors. And I think it was this floor. It feels like it was that one. Yeah, just like that. Okay, cool. So that all matches up. Now we can take this here. We're going to, let's see, take it. So E to take. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So put that back down. I wanted to take the shelf. So the shelf itself. It was M, I think, to move. Yeah, M to move something. And, of course, the product falls off the shelf when you do that, because, of course, it would. So slap that right there in that corner. Cancel, pick that up, set it there. E to place. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to try and rotate it. It's not rotating, so that's fine. So we'll set that there. What's even in here? Oh, that's an empty. I think it was keeping that just in case I needed an empty for some reason. So we'll set that down there. It can't hurt to have it. So we're just going to leave it save it for a rainy day, basically. All right, here's these items. So let's open that up. Put those up there. That's good. And then we've got over here, this was our spaghetti. Go ahead and put that up there. And was that all of it? I don't know. That was not. So we're going to pick that up and set that over there on the shelf. Yeah, that's still... I don't know if there's a way to tell. Oh, it does say if you look at the top of the box. That's right. If you look at the top of the box, it tells you how many you still have in the box. So you can close the box and you can see how many you have in there. That's the way that you know. I remember they made that change. It just took me a minute to actually recall what had changed there. But that is now available. So we got that. We got $853. We need $450. It's getting... that is still manageable over there. It's not bad. What do we need here? We need the pink donuts, and we need the what is that? The bagels? Yeah, so we got to get some of that for over here. So products, cafe. We need the pink donuts. Those are the strawberry donuts, as I call them. The bagels. Order that. I'll go ahead and put this up. I don't know if she'll take care of that. I don't think she will. So I think that's going to be on us to do, which we will do. So we'll set that there. And there we go. And then we will grab our bagels, set those up there. That's good to go. All right, and then we'll just drop that down. Is there anything else that we need here? I don't think so. We're running out of the key lime pie. Or is that key lime pie? Or I forget what they called that. What did they call that? Oh, pistachio cake. I thought it was key lime pie. Nope, those are absolutely not the same thing. If you went for a key lime pie and you got pistachio cake, you would be rather upset at what had happened to you. You would not be happy about what was going on, for sure. That would cause a little bit of frustration, I do believe. All right, so we're done for the day. That's good. And again, the line there is not horrible. It's 3 deep. I can handle a line that's 3 deep. That's not going to be a big deal to me. In terms of other things that we can get, if we go back, licenses. So the next license would be sweet spreads, and that would be $220. So maybe we focus on that. Maybe we do. I mean, we got all this time now. We can really focus on getting more and more stuff into the place here. So, yeah, maybe that's where we go. I still wish that we had shelves that held 6 things. That's the only thing that's really a bother to me is that we get a shelf that can hold 5, but the licenses have 6, and that's just not a good mix. If we go to furniture, let's take a look at what we have here. Yeah, because these have 5, that's 5. That's just a lattice shelf. Those are dividers. Those are our fridges. So yeah, there isn't anything that has 6. And these are short shelves. I mean, that's a long shelf. So I guess I can just keep on doing that and getting, and actually it's only, yeah, it is 5. I can count. It is 5. So maybe I'll move these over. So let's go M, move that. We're going to set this over here on this side of this. And I probably got to rotate it. So yeah, let's rotate that like that. Yeah. And then move that and rotate it. Will it need to be rotated? No. So that one's fine. So now that'll give me more room for more shelves. So you can probably put another shelf here. So, or maybe even 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and get 2 more shelves. So let's go here, or no, just 1. Just the 1 will be fine. Set that right there. Cool. That'll do. And then we can work on getting that next license. Because again, we got $1,024. We got people that are still eating. So let's go to here. So back out of here. Licenses. Sweet spreads. Go ahead, get that. And then if we go into products, I can go ahead to the store and get one of each of those. And I can do that now while it's still night. So 20, 160, 252, 282, 312, and then that. So 325. Yeah, and it says that right up there. I'm doing the math, and it says it right up there in the upper right-hand corner. That leaves me with, let's see, and we'll do that tomorrow for free. That'll leave me with $479, which is just enough to pay all of my salaries. So that's good. We're going to hop out here. Space to begin the next day. Again, it doesn't tell you what day it is. So we just have to guess. And of course it's raining. It's always raining. Always. All the time. Always rains. Okay, so let's get everything set up here on our new shelves. So what do we got up here? Oh, that's our, what'd they call that again? Was that like the honey spread? Oh, no, that's the chocolate paste. So that goes up there. Over here, we've got, what is this? This might be, let's take a look. That, I think is, oh yeah, that's the peanut butter jelly. So there we go. Got that straight from World of the Supermarket. Over here, this is going to be our, what do we got here? Our honey. So we go ahead and put that there. $17.49 a jar. Man, that is some artisanal honey we got going on there. This might be the apricot spread. I think so. Yeah, the apricot jam. So that'll go there. Then over here, we've got that. That one might be the condensed milk. And then this was, what was this one? Oh, the raspberry jam. Oh, can I put that? I'm going to put that over here. Yeah, so we're going to have the apricot jam, the raspberry jam right there. Oh, man, there's not a lot that's in there. I might need to get more of that. So we put that away. And then the condensed milk. Is there a better place I can put the condensed milk? This shelf is like just such a mosh of things over here. Maybe we'll put that there. Sure. I'll put that there. That seems okay. And yeah, we'll have to keep on getting all this stuff sorted out because those are kind of just weird the way that they're laid out. I mean, at least here we got some things that make a little more sense. We got coffee and tea there. It's I mean, it could be better, but it's something. It's a start. Do we need anything over here? I don't think we have anything that we're completely out of. So with that being the case, I don't want to order anymore because if I do, we're going to have a gap. I mean, they have an extra that I'd have to set somewhere, and I don't want to do that. So we're just going to leave it alone. Again, we've got, so did we have to pay our people? I'm surprised that it didn't pay our people. Or maybe it did. Maybe it did at the very end of the day, and I didn't notice it. I'm not quite sure. So if I go in here, let's go real quick back. Staff. So, yeah, I'm guessing I don't know if they got paid or not. I'm not going to worry about it. They're still here. They're still happy. And the store is open for your convenience. Welcome back once again to the Rusty Cuppa Joe and supermarket. All the things. So let's see. Do we need any more of this pasta? I probably should have checked before I grabbed the box. That would have made sense, which is why I didn't do it. So this, I'm sure we can put these three up. I'm sure of it. Yeah, that was lucky. Now, if I close that box, the box has a 0 on it, so I can throw it away. So we know that there's nothing left there. We can get some, let's see, we can get some more apricot jam. So let's go in here. Let's close out of that. Products, we can get some more apricot jam, or raspberry jam, that's right. And I might be able to get one more of each of the cheeses. Maybe. Possibly. So let's do one more of each of those. And we'll have all that delivered 5%. So that'll all show up momentarily. Yeah, because everything else I think we're good on. Yeah, all the pop we're fine with right now. Not a problem there. And over here, everything over here is pretty good. And eventually I'll get something new to put in here. We'll get these mashed potatoes off of here. Put something new in that spot. Probably when we get another new license, we'll take care of that. But for now, we don't have anything that we need to do with it. And now I've got 5 spots over here that are all open. And I could put random things there. So now we're just waiting for those products to show up. If we take a look here, we finally sold the final pretzel down there. So let's go to the cafe. Our final sweet pretzel got sold. So we'll go ahead, order that. Get these put away there. All right, so that's good to go. And again, everything here is going wonderful. That's all I need to know. That's all I am worried about is that everything there is going wonderful and I don't have to focus on it anymore. Because while I like the cafe, I didn't have a whole lot of fun working there. I really did not. It was not my best thing, I would say. So it was a little tedious at times. So we got all these people that are just walking in from the rain, and they don't care. They're perfectly good with it. Is there something else I can get here? And so, if so, how much would it cost? So let's go back here. Licenses again. Cafe. $260. Oh, but that would be... Oh, I can get the open face pastries, and that would be $340, and that would take up 3 slots. Or I can get pies. Let's get the open face pastries. For $340? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we're going to get that. Or can I? Oh, I can't see what it says there on my screen. And my, yeah, let me see if I can figure that out. No, I missed it. There was something that it said on my screen, and I couldn't read it because my toolbar kind of blocked it. So, or did it give it to me? I don't know. Let's take a look in there again. So, licenses. No, or maybe I got to unlock the previous one first. I'll have to look and see what it said another time because I'm not sure what it was. Not a problem. We'll just go about opening all these things up, getting them set up on our shelves. So let's do this one at a time. We've got the cheese. So open, put that up there. Okay. And that's going to have to go over there. It's fine. Yeah, I know it's refrigerated, but we're going to put it up there on that shelf anyway. It won't go bad. It's fine. It's Parmesan Reggiano. I mean, that won't go bad, will it? If it's sitting on a shelf and it's supposed to be refrigerated, I mean, that'll be perfectly good. And we'll take that. We'll put that there too. Yeah, maybe I ordered too much cheese. What of it? I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know what you could possibly mean. This stuff, I think, all goes up. I think we have no problem here. That's the Gruyere. And do we have any more? 8. We do. So, yeah, there's still more left there. And we'll put that there. Okay. I guess I shouldn't have ordered more cheese. I should have left that alone. We've got this cheese. And that should be empty. That, I believe, is empty. It should be. I'm going to take a look at this box, and I'm going to take a look at this one. Oh, that is a 0. Okay, that did say 0. On my screen, I thought it said 8. So that is empty. That is a 0. And this one, I think, should also empty out when I place it up there. Yeah, that is empty. So we get rid of that. Then we've got our other raspberry jam. So we'll put... Oh, got to open it first. You always got to make sure you open it. It's picky like that. Put that up, and then finally we've got, I don't even know what I'm holding. Oh yeah, my blue cheese. So that'll go there. And again, that will have to sit, because that, I think we still got some there of it. 1. A whopping 1 left. Close that up. Because if you want your cheese, you'd rather have it cold. That one was empty. That was my 0. So we're done with that. Yeah, and if we take a look here, everything is good. We're out of that bottom product. So the waffles with fruit jam, we're out of that. Let's go ahead and get that. Because that's the only thing we need there. So waffles with fruit jam, go right there. That's refilled. And then from there, yeah, we still got that one pistachio cake, so I'm not going to get any more of those. We're just going to let that ride. We've got $931. Is there anything that we need up here? I mean, maybe some more blue coffee and some more pasta, so we could do that. What time is it? It is getting to be, oh, it doesn't say. I'd have to look at my screen. Oh, it's almost near the end of the day, so I can probably just wait until tomorrow to get all that. So we'll hold off a bit and see where we have some gaps at the end of the day. And I also want to see if it pays all of our salaries at the end of the day. So we're at $980 right now. Let's see where we end up when the day ends, which I believe is going to be in a few minutes here. I believe the day ends at $2,200. So we're going to see if we go back down to 600 some odd dollars. No. So we're still at 1,000. So I guess I'll have to wait and see if in the morning it pays them. Because I thought it automatically paid the salaries. I was almost positive it did that. Maybe it doesn't, though. So, let's see. We got pasta. We need that. We need the penne. I see that we needed both of those. We probably need some of the blue coffee. Maybe some jasmine rice. Or basmati rice, rather. So the blue coffee. Get that. If we go over here, maybe some of that soda... And then, anything else? No, we're level 14 for what that's worth. Another level achieved. Still got a few people over there in the cafe. So we'll let them continue rolling. I'm going to order all this stuff right now. Have it show up in the morning because there's no point in paying for it now when no one's going to buy it. And, yeah, now this part's starting to get where it's a little bit slow. Because she's definitely taking her time. And now that we're near the end of the day, it'd be nice if that was going a little bit more quickly. But it's all right. I mean, we can always wait until all 3 of the sales are done. And when all 3 of the sales are done, then we can go out and start a new day. So that is always an option. So we'll just wait a little bit longer. See what this person has. It's a shame because I don't think I can help out. Like, I don't think I can go here and do that and give this to the person. We're going to try. I'm going to see if I can set that there. Well, now let's see if that's going to work. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. But maybe it will. Does it? It does. Oh, okay, cool. So I can help out where I can actually be useful. That's scary. Okay. All right, so they're eating. I think I can still end the day while they're eating. Oh, not all customers have been served yet. So, yeah. So we got to wait a little bit for them to finish up. So press the button again. Yeah, and I can't see what it says. I've got to get that fixed. Let me see if I can fix that real quick here. Or by the time I do, they'll probably be done. So we're just waiting on this guy right here to get finished up. And when he leaves, we'll be good to go. All right, so he's out. Now we should be able to go out and start the day again. Yes, we can. Perfect. And again, it did not pay the salaries. I'm very intrigued by that. Now, I'm going to do one thing here real quick before we get going. So 1 second here. All right, so I got my taskbar changed. So now the first thing I want to do is I want to go back into that one license I was trying to get. And I want to see if it's going to tell me why I couldn't get it. So let's go back here. Store licenses. What was it about this license that it didn't like in the cafe? What did you not like? Oh, now it liked it. So I have no idea what it said before, but there was something that it did not like. Just have no idea what it was. I guess I shouldn't worry about it because we got it. But we can get cream buns, apricot pies, jam buns, put all that up. That's going to all show up right here. So we'll go with the apricot pies on that middle shelf. Or maybe those were the jam buns. Yeah, those were the apricot pies. Those will go down on the bottom shelf. And then we got the cream buns, which go right up there. Who doesn't love a good cream bun? Someone needs to buy that pistachio cake. It's really starting to annoy me. We got one pistachio cake left there. It's like, buy it, somebody! It's good. Really, it is. Trust me on that. And once again, it's raining. As it always does in this town. All right, that is empty. That's the one thing I still wish they had in this game as a restocker. Although at this point, given the fact that we don't have to do anything else in the store, I don't know why we really need one. It doesn't seem like we do, but it'd be nice if we did. Now that looks like it says 6 on it. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to try to set this up on the shelf, and we're going to see if that's right. So does that say 6? It says 6. Okay. That's what I thought I read. And it might as well go ahead and open the store. So let's do that. Here we go. Whatever day, the store is open for your convenience. And we're just going to keep on getting everything restocked in the process. Now, is there something in there? 1. Okay, so that's going to go there. Okay, down there. Cool. And then we'll take these last couple things. This was my rice. Okay, that is now full. And this was our pasta. Yeah. Put that there. Cool. That's good. Now, again, from a pricing standpoint, because I know that you have the ability to set the price, but everything has a markup. So, I mean, I could mess with the markup. I'm just leaving it at a 200% markup. I mean, there's a possibility you could change the markups, and maybe it works. If it does, that's fine. But, I mean, if we're making cost plus 200%, I feel like we're doing pretty good. I mean, that's not bad. Could I make even more money? Sure. Do I need even more money? Not really. I mean, but we could. There's probably the possibility that we could really jack it up really, really high. But for now, I feel like we're okay with it. Is there anything else there I need to get? I feel like we're pretty good there. So, and then it's just a matter of, do we have anything here that we need? I mean, maybe some of those, but no, those wouldn't all fit there. Because that's right, that's only 1 deep. But then you get to that shelf and it's 2 deep because these fridges are weird. They're not quite set up the same way. We got $794. So I wonder, no, because that was me buying all the products and buying the license. So what is going on with my staff? So if we go here, staff. I don't see him getting paid. So I don't know what's going on. And again, maybe I don't need to worry about it. I really don't know. Because I don't see anything. I mean, I thought they automatically got paid. So is there anything I'm missing here? Shift? No. So no customer complaints. So we're good there. Expenses 424. That would have been from all the stuff we bought. So furniture, staff, room, signboard, painting. Yeah, I don't know. Huh. I mean, they haven't left. They're still here. I mean, if I look at you, is there anything I got to do? No, there's nothing I got to do there. So, yeah, staff. It's just, yeah, I can't even assign or remove. I mean, so we're not going to worry about it. And, yeah, I think it's okay. we're going to call it good. And we're going to move on. So, what else can I get if in terms of a license? That would be like 5 products. And so do we have anything that's 5? I mean, the eggs are 3. What is that? I don't know what that last thing is, but that'd be like cakes and chocolate and then whatever that last thing is. Then we got all the beer. Got condiments there. So maybe? But I really got to get rid of these mashed potatoes. That's the only thing I can think is maybe to do that. Get rid of these mashed potatoes. And then have whatever that last thing is and put it there. So maybe we'll shoot for that. So let's give this a whirl. So go ahead, place that there. Close it up. So 10 mashed potatoes, and then we got all those other random things there. Incorrect order. Huh. I don't know what got messed up there, but something did. I'm not going to worry about it. Whatever it is, I can't worry about it. So let's go ahead. Let's get this next license here. We're going to go down to this one for the cakes and chocolate. New license. Oh, it can be purchased after working hours. That's what it said. So you can't buy it during the day. You got to wait until after working hours to do it. Someone finally bought our last pistachio cake. It finally happened, so I can go ahead and get the last one. So let's go back into here. We need products, cafe, pistachio cakes. Get some more of those. Order that. There we go. I'll get these put up. I'm going to start helping her out because it definitely feels like she's starting to slow down. And whatever I can do to help out is going to be fine. So let's see. What does she need? So she's going to go for, let's see, what's she going to go for? I'll take care of the drink. We'll do that. And I keep on seeing things that say incorrect order, so that makes me wonder exactly what's happening there. That's an incorrect order. I don't know. And I'll grab the bagel. So we'll do that. We'll do this as a pair. All right. So and I can set that down. I think. Yep. Now is she going to try and set one down too? She might try and set one down too. Yeah. And then so I really got to be careful with that. You've got to be careful with how you help. Because if you help, you could double up what they're trying to do, and that's not a good idea. So I'm going to leave that coffee there and see if she just then grabs the coffee. Maybe she will. Okay, so she got it. Yeah. So that's good. I'll hit the citrus for her again. Just again, trying to make this process go a little bit faster here. That guy's going to walk out with his spare bagel. He took it home with him. That was rather funny. Took the bagel home with him. How about that? It's like, you know what? This one looks delicious. It's going with me. So there's not really much I can do to stop him. So I guess we're just going to have to let it be. I'll get a coffee started for her there. She'll go ahead and take care of the rest of it. So that looks like it's a little bit more caught up. I'm going to let that be for now. We're going to see what else we can get restocked. Oh, yeah, because I couldn't get that license because we got to wait until the end of the day. I think I got that red cheese here, the Parmigiano Reggiano. We can go ahead and grab that. Open this up. We've got, was it 8 that are left in here? So let's open that up. Put that there and there. And if I take a look, that should say 0 now. That looks like it's a 0. Unfortunately, I got to set it back up on the shelf to note. That's a 0. Okay. So that's gone. Go ahead and empty that out. time-wise, we're nearing the end of another day. Getting close. Do I have any of the... I've got some of this cheese. There's how much in there? 7, it looks like. So, let's see. The shift is over. Yeah, I realize that. Oh, open it. So there's that. I think we got 1 left in there. I believe so. 1. Yeah. So that's fine. So now we can go ahead. We can get that 1 license. So we'll do that. We're going to go back out of here. So licenses. This one is going to be no, not one of those. We're going to go to the store. Going to go to the cakes and chocolate. Again, I don't know what that is. It might be like hot chocolate mix, which again, that will go fine with being with the coffee if it is. So we'll get that. We're going to get the products that go with it. So store. Oh, cookies in a jar. Okay. It's not what I would have guessed, but we'll go with it. So chocolate box tea time, cake rolls, more cake rolls, and cookies in a jar. Buy all that. $39 for all of that stuff. That's amazing. And we'll have that all show up first thing in the morning. Let's see. We've got 1188. I might as well go ahead and push out another wall. So let's do that. I mean, we can keep on making the place a little bit bigger. So back and room. And yeah, we'll push this out. I mean, it's only $500 a piece. So cool. While we're waiting, we'll paint it. So walls, that, paint. Nope, don't. Oh, cancel. I was still thinking I was trying to extend the room. So paint. And then we're going to go to floors. Just like that. Paint. Perfect. So now we got tons of space. Lots and lots of space. I mean, we could just keep on extending the store like crazy. And at some point we will. And she's still eating, so we're not going to bum rush her out the door. Is there anything we need here? We need some... So let's get out of here. We need some plain donuts. We need some chocolate donuts. So let's go there. So products, cafe. We need vanilla donuts. We need chocolate donuts. 1 of each of those. Done. Get those put up. So chocolate donuts, I think, can go down on the bottom. It doesn't really matter. It's all fine. And then our plain ones can go up there. And it still thinks I'm in paint mode, which is hilarious. So it thinks I'm trying to do 2 things at the same time, which normally a lot of the time I am. In this case, it's accurate. So $641 with a step outside. Is it still raining? It's finally stopped raining. Finally. Okay, open all that up. We'll go ahead and get all this set up on the shelves. And go from there. So we're going to have, let's see, we're going to have these cakes. Put those there. Are there any more of those left, or is that empty? There's 6 of those left. Oh, man, that's horrible. Ah, man, this stuff's going to start taking up a lot of space. I mean, the only real way around this is going to be to put a lot more of these up and have like a whole shelf for all of them. And there's a part of me that would hate to do that. But then there's a part of me that thinks that that's about the only thing I'm going to be able to do, because otherwise I'm going to have just boxes on boxes on boxes. So yeah, maybe that's going to be the only route going forward. Yeah, because like all that stuff doesn't fit on the whole shelf. So this is going to have to go up here somewhere. Can I even put it up there somewhere? It can go there. So yeah, those you got to have more than what fits on a shelf, which is a shame. These are just various chocolates. Hopefully those are all going to go up. Will they? Is that empty now? I mean, that feels like it's a 0. Let me see if I can see. So let's see. If I take a look at that, that is a 0. I believe it's a 0. I think it had 18 in there. Let's take a look. Store, 18 were in there. Okay, so yeah, 18. That's the way I can also tell, is by looking at that. So 18 of these should also go up. And they do. So there's that. And then the last thing we have left is these cookies. And these cookies, again, I think I'm going to set them over here. So yeah, coffee and cookies. Open. Just like that. Perfect. So we got mashed potatoes and cookies right next door to each other. I mean, it makes sense in some world. So yeah, about the only option I have at this point is to like double up on my shelf space for some of these items. That way we've got more of them that could be up on a shelf at a time. But then this place would really start getting massive with the amount of products that we'd have in here, or the amount of shelves that we'd have for the amount of products that we have. So I don't know if I want to worry about that just yet. Right now, I'm just happy about the fact that we finally have ourselves a cashier working back here to take care of all of our cafe needs. So that way, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I occasionally step in and help out when it really feels like it's necessary, but thankfully that's not all that often. And everything else here seems to work pretty well. So for those of you who had been playing for a while and were kind of put off by the fact that the cafe was a little bit too much to manage, now you can finally take your cashier and put them at that register, so you no longer have to worry about that anymore. That, however, is going to be all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.